Alright, let's dive right in. You're staring at your daily pay balance, paycheck just landed, and a thought pops into your head. Can I just tap that transfer button again? Like right now? Or am I going to get a digital slap on the wrist? We've all been there. That moment of financial freedom mixed with a healthy dose of wait, what are the rules again? You're not alone in wondering how often you can actually access your hard-earned cash through Dailypay. It's a question that cuts to the core of what Dailypay is all about, providing you with faster access to your earnings. But as with anything involving money, there's a balance to strike. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of transfer frequencies, let's take a quick step back. Why does this even matter? Why are we talking about Dailypay and transfer limits? Well, think about the traditional pay cycle. You work, you wait 2 weeks, or maybe even a month, and then your paycheck finally hits your bank account. That's a long time to wait, especially when bills are piling up or an unexpected expense throws you for a loop. Dailypay disrupts that traditional cycle. It gives you access to your earned wages before your scheduled payday. That's a game changer for many people, especially those living paycheck to paycheck. It provides a buffer, a way to bridge the gap between paydays and a sense of financial control. And this is but with that increased access comes the need for structure. It's not a free-for-all money faucet. There are systems and safeguards in place to ensure both you and Dailypay operate smoothly. That's where the question of transfer frequency comes in. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How often can you actually make transfers on Dailypay? The answer, as with many things in the financial world, is it depends. It depends on a few key factors. Your employer's settings. Dailypay works in partnership with your employer. The specific transfer rules are often set by your company. They determine how often you can access your earned wages, the maximum amount you can transfer, and any associated fees. This means that what's true for one Dailypay user might not be true for another. So, the first and most important step is to check with your employer's Dailypay setup. Dailypay's platform policies. While your employer sets the main parameters, Dailypay also has its own platform policies that influence transfer frequency. These policies are designed to ensure the stability and security of the system. Your transfer method, the method you choose to transfer your funds, can also impact frequency. Instant transfers, for example, might have different limitations compared to standard bank transfers. Your account history. In some cases, your account history and usage patterns might influence your transfer frequency. If you consistently use Dailypay responsibly, you might have access to more frequent transfers. So, how do you find out the specific transfer rules that apply to you? Check your Dailypay app. The Dailypay app is your best source of information. Look for FAQs, help sections, or contact information. You can often find details about your employer's specific settings within the app. Contact your employer's HR or payroll department. Your HR or payroll department can provide you with the most accurate and up-to-date information about your company's Dailypay policies. Reach out to Dailypay support. If you're still unsure, you can contact Dailypay's customer support team. They can answer your questions and provide clarification. Now, let's talk about some general trends. While the specifics vary, here are a few common scenarios. Daily transfers. Some employers allow daily transfers, giving you maximum flexibility. This is often the ideal scenario for those who need frequent access to their earnings. Weekly transfers. Weekly transfers are also common, allowing you to access your earnings once a week. This provides a good balance between flexibility and structure. Limited transfers. Some employers might limit the number of transfers you can make per pay period. This is often done to manage cash flow and ensure that employees have sufficient funds available on their scheduled payday. It's also important to be aware of any potential fees associated with transfers. Some employers cover these fees, while others might pass them on to employees. Be sure to understand the fee structure before making a transfer. Let's also address some common concerns. People often wonder if frequent transfers can negatively impact their credit score. The good news is that Dailypay transfers themselves do not directly affect your credit score. They're simply accessing your earned wages, not borrowing money. However, it's important to use Dailypay responsibly. If you're consistently relying on frequent transfers to cover basic expenses, it might be a sign that you need to reevaluate your budget and spending habits. Here are a few tips for using Dailypay effectively. Budget wisely. Create a budget that takes into account your income and expenses. This will help you determine how often you need to access your earned wages. Use Dailypay for emergencies. Dailypay is a great tool for handling unexpected expenses. Use it strategically rather than relying on it for everyday purchases. Plan your transfers. Don't just make transfers impulsively. Plan your transfers in advance to ensure that you have enough funds available for essential expenses. Understand your employer's policies. As we've emphasized, knowing your employer's specific Dailypay policies is crucial. This will help you avoid any surprises or unexpected fees. Keep track of your transfers. Regularly review your Dailypay account to track your transfers and ensure that everything is accurate. In essence, Dailypay is a powerful tool that can provide you with greater financial flexibility and control. But like any financial tool, it's important to use it responsibly and understand the rules. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Your employer and Dailypay support team are there to help you navigate the platform and make the most of its benefits. Ultimately, the best way to determine how often you can make transfers on Dailypay is to do your research, understand your employer's policies, and use the platform responsibly. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.